What is chiseling? Applications and types of chisels. Chiseling is a cutting operation involving a hand tool known as a chisel. This operation is quite common in woodworking, carpentry, to give a proper shape to the wood. However, the chiseling operation is also frequently used in shaping metals, metalworking, and stone/bricks, masonry. The cutting tool, chisel, is a metallic blade with a sharpened edge. In the chiseling process, the blade is forced into the workpiece to cut/shape it. The term chisel is derived from the French word cisel or Latin ciselum, which means to cut. Chisel is a hand tool with two parts, a blade and a handle. The blade is made usually of steel and the handle is generally made of wood. They are available in different sizes and hardness depending on the specific application. A chisel works by forcing its blade into the workpiece with a certain force exerted by hand, hammer, hydraulic ram, or trip hammer. The exerted force helps the sharpened chisel edge to cut or carve the workpiece. A chisel usually has the following main components: a sharp cutting edge, a head/tang that is inserted into a handle. Applications of chiseling. As already mentioned, the chiseling process is prevalent in the woodworking industry. Other industries that use a chisel for carving or cutting are metalworking, stone cutting, leather work, lathe work, etc. Types of chisels. Broadly, chisels are categorized based on the industry they are used. Depending on the applicable industry, they are classified as woodworking chisels. These types of chisels are used for cutting or shaping wood, and hence the name. Woodworking chisels range from small handy tools to large chisels for removing big wood sections. Chiseling work in woodworking usually starts with larger chisels and continually progresses to smaller chisels for making finer details. There are various different types of woodworking chisels that are available and used across industries for specific purposes as listed below. Slick chisel, a very large type of chisel driven by manual pressure, usually found in wooden shipbuilding and timber frame construction industry. Their main feature is they never got struck during working. Firmer chisel, they have a thick rectangular cross-section blade to make them stronger. Firmer chisels are generally used on tougher and heavier work. Mortise chisel, this type of chisel consists of a thick, rigid blade with a straight cutting edge. They are widely used for cutting deep holes in wood. Paring chisel, these chisel types have a long, thinner blades with longer handles. Paring chisels are ideal for cleaning grooves and accessing tight spaces. They work using the body power of the user. Bevel edge chisels, with their beveled edges, bevel edge chisels are suitable for creating acute angles. Skew chisels, with their 60-degree cutting angle, skew chisels are extensively used for trimming and finishing across the grain. Dovetail chisels, these types of chisels are specific for cutting dovetail joints, permitting. Metalworking chisels. Metalworking chisels are used for metalworking projects. There are two types of metalworking chisels. They are hot chisels and cold chisels. A hot chisel is used to split the heated and soft forged metal. They are widely used in blacksmithing to cut and shape hot steel work pieces. A typical example of a hot chisel is the hot cut hardy chisel, which is used in an anvil hardy hole. These types of chisels are not usually tempered or hardened. Hot chisels feature a 30-degree angle cut blade. A hammer is used to drive the chisel into the workpiece. Often, these types of chisels are used in combination with a top fuller type of hot cut when the workpiece is particularly large. Cold chisel. When a metal piece cannot be cut with a saw or shears because of limited space, cold chisels are a good alternative. They are widely used for repair jobs like cutting off rivet heads, removing rusted nuts and bolts, and other heavy work. Made up of hardened tool steel, cold chisels find extensive application in general engineering works to cut away excess material from casting or other manufacturing processes. Various types of cold chisels are: diamond point chisel to remove unwanted debris and material from corners. Round nose chisels to cut semicircular grooves. Cross-out chisels for cutting grooves and slots. Flat chisels to cut bars, sheet metals, and rods. Stone chisels. Stone chisels are used to cut/carve stones, bricks, or concrete slabs. There are various types of stone chisels that are used. Some of them are: brick bolster chisels with a wide and flat blade. Spoon chisels with bevels on both sides. Masonry chisels. Masonry chisels are heavy chisels with dull heads that wedge and break. They are used as demolition tools. Common types of masonry chisels are: flat chisels. Thanks for watching.